morning, welcome to another video. This morning we got 2 cows to AI in the freestall barn, 2 heifers to AI in corral 2, and then we're going to start all in manure again. At some point today, I got to bed up the reno barn as well. That's our calf barn. As soon as I walked into the freestall barn here, ready to AI cows, I noticed the Juno was also buggered. At the end of the last video you guys saw me, I had to reset that safety switch. I'm sure it's the same issue. So that emergency stop button most likely needs to be replaced. So we're just gonna reset it there, enter, push the pause button, start, stop. Now it should be good to go again. We get these head lockers locked. This is without a doubt the nicest time of day in the freestall barn when that sun's peering through the windows. There's just so much light in here. Anyway, let's go track down those 2 cows. That's the first one. The other one's not locking up, so we'll go find her. Found our lady right here in the bed. So we'll get her up. Hopefully she just walks to those head lockers. Cows are AI'd. We'll just grab our clips and then we'll let them go. Got our corral chased out. And I see that corral 2 is locked up now, so we're gonna see if we can find those heifers we got AI. So our heifer is not locking up. Figured we'd go haul the first load of manure out to the field. I will do one more thing. I'll put all these self-lockers so that the cows can sneak underneath, because she's one of those heifers that doesn't want to stick her head in the top. We have some of those in the freestall barn too, which is pretty annoying. I think that's the result of having these lockers out here. They kind of learn that they can sneak underneath. So we might have to change these self-lockers at some point. It's a never-ending story. So leaving to that field for that first load and then coming back, that heifer locked up. So we actually got them both AI'd, which is pretty good. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but that's awesome. And we're also finished with the first corral. Just gonna let those ladies back in here and we'll come back after lunch and start on the next corral. We actually took 6 loads out of this corral and I left the pack in there, scooped around the edges. There's about 6 inches of straw there already, so just leave it there. Just chasing out the next corral. Figured it might be funny to try use the drone to chase them out. They're not that scared of it though. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, that totally worked. I didn't have to run at all. And we got all the cows out of this corral. Man, why didn't I think of that sooner? I've chased out so many corrals. I should just hang like a little plastic shopping bag or something underneath this thing. Well, definitely, that'll help. First 10 loads or so I brought to a field that was pretty far away, but now we're gonna haul them just down the road. There's a field that I can haul to that is just 500 meters down the road. The reason why we don't have more land close by the farm is because we planted so much winter rye. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but that field across the road, it's green, and we're not gonna be spreading on that at all. And then there's a bunch of alfalfa fields that we're not gonna spread solid manure on. So this is the only real close land, and it's had a ton of manure. I wanted to haul it further, but it's just taking too much time. This field has had a ton of manure already, but we're just gonna put a little bit more on. There's not gonna be too many loads with all the corrals. I don't know, maybe 20 more loads total, maybe 30. So it's not like we're putting 200 loads down on this field again. We'll spread it thin and we should be good to go. And that way I can get this job done a lot quicker. We still got other stuff we wanna do. The forecast, it took a turn for the worse since yesterday. You know, that 2-week forecast was looking awesome. And as of now, a week from today, it's gonna get pretty cold at night again. So we gotta get ivermectin pour on all the animals in the corrals. That's for lice and other critters that are on the cows. And it's a lot nicer to do that when it's nice weather outside. Taking a break from all manure, gonna put some bedding in with Neline. Man, I wish I knew some Bane quotes from The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, I don't know any either.
No, shoot.
Sharpen my knife.
Yeah, she's pretty dull.
Yeah.
Do you need a better one? I always start from the bottom because then the straw doesn't fall on you when you cut the bottom. Isn't that great when someone's telling you how to do something while you're doing it?
I'm holding the knife.
Cool. I'm telling you, man, it's always the red and white ones. They're bad news.
Sure pretty to look at though.
Awesome. I don't think you have to do any pitchforking on this side.
No. Can you do it the same way on the other side?
Unfortunately not. Why'd you make it so dusty in here?
I didn't do that, smarty.
Just getting a little sidetracked from hauling manure here. Reading your guys' comments on yesterday's video. Someone asked, why don't we use an excavator to clean out the corrals instead of the wheel loader? You're going to drive around a lot less in the corral, create less muck, and you'll have less loads of manure to haul out to the field. That would also help huge. We wouldn't have to bring in so much dirt back in those corrals to backfill them every year. So that would be ideal, honestly, if we had a excavator. It would also make cleaning out underneath the shelters in those corrals a lot easier, between the posts and that sort of thing. So I absolutely believe, you know, an excavator is probably better off than a wheel loader for cleaning corrals out. But it's just a money thing. I just hopped onto marketbook.ca, and that's where we kind of go to look at how much equipment costs here. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with MarketBook, but I just went on there, and it looks like $150,000 will get us an excavator that could accomplish that goal. You do need the thumb on the bucket, otherwise you're not going to scoop straw pack that well. We would also use that excavator for other jobs on the farm. Scooping sand out of that sand pit, I'm sure it would go a lot more efficiently if we had an excavator. Also, we would probably clean up a lot of trees in our fields, a lot of the tree rows that are maybe not necessary anymore. We would bury those with an excavator as well. There's probably other jobs in the farm that we would use it for. So definitely would be something to look into maybe in the future. Definitely not in the short term, maybe 5 years out, 10 years out, who knows. It's just not in the budget for us this year or in the coming years. So excavator, no go for hauling manure. Another comment that I saw a couple times in the video was, are cows licking that safety button on the Juno? And I never thought of that. That's a really good question, and when it's dark outside, we're going to go and test that. I'm going to grab some grain, and we're going to set it on top of the Juno and see if cows can actually reach that button. I can't believe I never thought of that. That's why it's cool to have a YouTube channel. You guys see things that I don't, and then you comment about it, and it helps a guy figure some things out. So we'll finish hauling manure yet. I'll take a couple more loads out to the field, and then we'll go and see if cows can reach that safety button on the Juno. Well, we just put that last load down in the field. We're gonna head to the milk and parlor now. We finished off that corral, so that's another one done. Just walking through the calf barn to grab the loader from the corrals. Look at how much straw is in here. That's what you want to see, these calves like sunken in like 8 inches into the straw. They'll stay super warm like this. They just look so cozy. It's awesome. We're in the calf kitchen now, and this is our pasteurizer. One of the recirculating hoses has a couple cracks in it. You can see Neline's went ahead and taped them up so it quit leaking on her. But we have a spare hose here. We're gonna get it replaced yet today. Hope the new hose is the right size.
It's a bit longer, but that's okay.
I mean diameter. That it fits on here. So we'll chop this one up. That sucks. That's probably why it broke off, because you shoved it in there too far, bro. I think we found out why Neline's knife was so dull.
The brush wasn't taking it off, okay?
Towards the end. Ooh. I want it pretty soft. So, new hose is installed. Should be good for another couple years.
Thanks. Looks good.
We're in the freestall barn at the Juno. We got a scoop of the molasses-soaked chop that the cows think tastes so good. Well, we left the camera here for 10 minutes. The cows kind of lost interest in it, but I think it's conclusive that cows can reach it. This top of the button is wet, so whatever girl got to it is able to press that button. My guess is it was her. She's a massive cow. She's tall. She can reach over this wall pretty good. 854, you naughty girl. Whoa, dude, that's gross. Dude, that's disgusting. You wanna say the outro for today's video? You know, tell the people thanks for watching and subscribe if they want. Make sure you tell them subscribing's free. You do that?